Hi, doing a video today. It's been a crazy week. Had some problems uploading a video earlier, and due to bad weather, um, yeah, just crazy, crazy, crazy. So I'm going to be going over a couple books today. I will be trying to do Tarot Part 2 later today as well. But right now, there's a couple books I wanted to go ahead and discuss. First book is called Natural Magic, The Essential Witch's Grimoire by Sally Dubois, or Dubats, I'm not sure. Um, this is a book for those who don't like a lot of personal reference, people who just want purely information, which essentially that's what a grimoire is. It's an instructional book without a lot of personal views and personal thoughts and opinions on the material. This book includes everything like that's basic about Wicca and any magical path or tradition. I picked this book up when I was a senior in high school. And when I first picked it up, I really didn't like it because I was looking more for something with personal references and personal experiences. But this is a good, solid book on which to start a foundation. It is all about magical or natural magic. So it goes over a lot of uses with crystals, herbs, and that does make up like the majority of the book. Like literally half the book is just on stones and herbs, how to make elixirs using them, and then you get some basic definitions, and you also get a small section on correspondence. The guides in here for the stones and herbs aren't complete. They really just go over what the author sees as the most common ones. So if you're looking, because there's a lot of newer stones out there as well. I'm a rock person. When I see stones, crystals, and rocks, I buy them. I'm like attracted to them. I'm addicted to them. I have probably way more than I actually need, but my collection just keeps growing because I can't resist them. And I pick up rocks outside. It's sort of funny. I've done that since I was a kid. And now I see my nephew do it and it amuses me. But beyond that, you also get in here, she discusses the tools and the elements they represent, how to use them. You get some brief section on candle magic. She does go into ruins, but it's not the best information. There's better out there. And she goes over like making poppets, charm bags, little section in here on numerology, which is actually pretty good, and on the zodiac, little section on tarot. This book is just, it's a lot of basic information, like a little here, a little there, but nothing too in-depth. But like I said before, as a start, this is a pretty good book to have. So if you're one who sort of gets frustrated by some books because you see the personal references and stories as being filler, definitely look for this one. I believe it's still in print, but I didn't check Amazon, which I should have. Now I'm going to talk about one of my favorite reference books. 5,000 Spells, The Elemental Encyclopedia of, by Judaica Ellis. I believe I'm saying that right, and I'm sorry if I'm not. This is a spell reference guide. This is a huge, huge, huge book. It spans 1,000 or 11,007 pages, including the glossary and bibliography. This book is pretty much all about natural magic. Not ceremonial magic, but natural magic. Like mixing elixirs, poppets, crystal balls, herbal petitions, um, candle magic, just so much. So your first 100 pages of this book are all about the basics of spell casting, how people have done it through the centuries, different tools you might use, and it has some basics like broken down by culture as well, Eastern, Western, Hoodoo, Santeria. There's more I'm leaving out, and I'm sorry. Then we get into the spells, and this is the bulk of your book. And the spells are broken down by sections. If you're looking for a particular spell, I recommend just go to the table of contents and look up in alphabetical order. We have animal spells, banishing spells, business, professional, cleansing, court cases, death spells, divination, spells for domination, persuasion, and influence, fertility, gambling, healing, happy home spells, hexes and antidotes, spells for traveling, marriage and divorce, attracting lovers, sex spells, luck spells, success spells, invisibility and transformation spells, unblocking spells, weather spells, youth, beauty, longevity. She gives you formulary section, which is how to make different herbal elixirs and waters. She gives you tables, bibliography, botanical classifications, where she goes over what is poisonous and what is not, and then our index. There is a lot in this book, and the thing you do have to be aware of when reading this book is some of these spells are horribly outdated and they should not be attempted. This is a reference guide, and what it's meant to do is for you to reference how to use different materials and tools and spells. You could certainly take, I think, almost any spell in here and use it as inspiration for writing your own ritual or writing your own spell. But you have to be aware of which herbs are poisonous, what you should ingest, what you should not ingest, what you should breathe in, what you should not breathe in, what is dangerous to pregnant women. I mean, there's a lot of stuff. It needs to be used responsibly, and you need to, just be aware of what risks are posed. I particularly like, because before this I had trouble finding anything on how to make my own waters. I know we all know that Catholics use holy water, and I believe like most Christian religions do, but for Wiccans, we use water in our rituals, but a lot of people don't know what types of water to use. Personally, I use a blessed rainwater that I mix with salt. That's my solution. I also use spring water. Those are my two main ones. But in here, you also get what are called like an angel water recipe. How to mix an elixir called bay rum. You get Florida water. Let's see. You get the several recipes for Four Thieves vinegar, which is used in a lot of different spells that I've seen. Ghost water, glory water, holy water, indigo water. So many different recipes. I've seen this at half price books now for $10. I bought this originally for $25 through One Spirit, but it now comes in a smaller paperback edition. Definitely worth having. I'm going to go ahead and cut the video now. So thank you guys for watching once again. Have a great day.